Hello, everyone. So this was harder than I thought it would be, in all honesty. Like, I thought it'd just be like a quick and easy thing for me to put together. But then I started rolling through like all these thoughts, like what is the right music to talk about, and what will Willow approve of or not approve of when I do. Because of course I run everything by my dog, and I went through like old school stuff, like Robert Johnson, inventing basically inventing the blues guitar back 100 years ago, and like early Dave Matthews Band, not this new stuff from today that I just it's overproduced, or like stuff from Fish and like newer stuff like Purity Ring and Rit Momney and whatnot. But I finally settled on Cantaloupe by Us Three. I, the reason this one comes to me, I think, is because this sort of put me on a trajectory into the music business. Truth be told, I remember very distinctly the first time I heard this on MTV, back when they played music videos, because I'm a child of the '80s. Like, I remember when video killed the radio star. But I'm watching MTV one day in high school, and this comes on, and it was the first time I'd really heard a blending of jazz and hip hop in my life, and I just loved it. This is about the same time that I picked up the trombone. I'd been a classical musician up to this point, and then I started discovering jazz in high school and was listening to a lot of great artists, B.B. King, and of course like guys like the Birdman and Louis Armstrong, Miles Davis, and Herbie Hancock, and more contemporary people like Dave Brubeck, and was really enjoying this. And then I hear this song by Us Three, and it's a sample. When you listen to it, you hear the same beats over and over again. So they're sampling actually Blue Note recordings from 70 years before. Well, 70 years ago now. It was like 50 years before, and then laying down an additional beat and hip hop lyrics on top of it, and I just loved it, to the point where I would sit and just have MTV on in the background, waiting to play that song. I bought a CD player just so I could get that CD and listen to it. I wore that sucker out. And I'll be honest, it's not my favorite song on the planet. It's not my favorite artist ever. But that song really just, it holds a little something for me. And I hope when you listen to it, you think about sort of the history of music that happens therein. Because this is a great nod to where music came from, because jazz is kind of the birthplace of American music back in New Orleans circa 1880, 1890. And everything we've done in our country has been built from that, right? Like jazz came out of like church and slave songs, and jazz then births rock and roll and folk and hip hop and R&B, and it's just amazing to think of where we come. So this particular song does a great job of tying those two things together. And I hope you enjoy listening to it. It's a fun song. It's got a great rhythm. It's easy to dance to. It is to this day the only rapper R&B song that I know every single word to, though I will not favor you with any verses at this particular moment. Though, if we went and did karaoke as a class, I could get up and do this song. I'd look pretty stupid, but I could do it, right? Um, so thanks for checking that out, and please let me know what you think of the song. If you've got some stuff that's similar that you think I should go and listen to, I'm really happy to do that. And I'm gonna go listen to some of your other videos right now and do some comments.